First of all, thank you. Gas prices here in San Diego, almost 40 cents a gallon, higher than the rest of the nation is paying. Our foreclosure rate among the highest in the country. It seems like everybody in San Diego is paying less for more when it comes to staples and everything else that's going on. What can you tell San Diegans about how you're going to help us?
Well, we're going to have to fix the housing market, and we've taken some steps, but probably going to have to take additional steps. San Diego, Phoenix, Tucson, Florida, these states, California, have probably been hurt more by the subprime lending issue than other states have. We're going to have to work out ways to make people afford their mortgage payments without rewarding the speculator or the Wall Street person who thought that he or she would make lots of money on it. I think there's been some progress made, but there's going to be some more proposals, and I'll be making a couple within the next couple of days additionally. As far as oil is concerned, or the price of gasoline, we've got to become energy independent. San Diego is a perfect place, as Arizona is, for solar, for wind, even for tide, and nuclear power. I know there are people in San Diego and Arizona that say no to nuclear power. Please re-examine your position, because the Europeans are using it. The French, 80% of their electricity is generated by nuclear power. It's a big problem. Americans are hurting. People, the citizens of San Diego, are hurting, and we're going to have to fix it. I believe our economy fundamentally is strong. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world, and it'll continue to grow and prosper. But right now, they're hurting. And I'm sorry for the long answer.
That said, we're also laying off hundreds of teachers here in San Diego, all up and down California. What's your plan to help get these kids educated so we have leaders tomorrow?
Well, I have to tell you, on the issue of education, that's a state funded primarily by the state. It's funded primarily by the state. But I want to reward good teachers. I want to find bad teachers and not another line of work. I favor charter schools. I favor people homeschooling if they want to. We've got to inject choice and competition into the schools. And by the way, I don't believe that being a teacher for 2 years would then qualify one for lifetime tenure. I just don't believe in that. And so I think that a lot of the changes have to be made here in the state of California, but No Child Left Behind has to be updated and fixed, because it was a good idea to start with, but now we've learned a lot of lessons from No Child Left Behind, and we have to fix it.
4,000 dead Americans in Iraq already. We just hit that mark. How many more are going to die?
I don't know, and I grieve for everyone, as we all do, and it's a terrible milestone, and our hearts and sympathy goes out to everyone who has served and sacrificed. But I know this, that if we set a date for surrender, a date for withdrawal, which Senator Obama and Senator Clinton want to do, then there will be greater sacrifice, much greater sacrifice, because then Al-Qaeda will have won. Osama bin Laden stated last week that Iraq was a central battleground in the struggle of Al-Qaeda against everything we stand for and believe in. So I know what will happen if we set a date for withdrawal and get out quickly as possible, as both Senator Clinton and Senator Obama want. I know what will happen.
What's the biggest misconception people have about John McCain?
I don't know. There's many. There's many. I honestly don't know, because there are so many attacks coming in so quickly that some of them are hard to respond to now that I'm the presumptive nominee. But just let me say, I will travel the state of California, and I will campaign here, and I will seek the support of California, and I will win it in the general election.
They're giving me a wrap, so I just want to ask you, you're not going to forget San Diego? Because a lot of politicians come here, collect our money, and leave.
No, as a matter of fact, there are too many of my constituents in Arizona that spend too much time and money over here for me to neglect the great city of San Diego.
There you go.